Hey, what's up, Ninja? How are you, sweetie? All's good? I got a dislike right before right as soon as I start my early live, somebody gives me a dislike. I hope you got diarrhea forever. Freaking idiots, man. People just don't give up, man. People got a real disease. Really sad. Really, really sad, man. I think I'm gonna start laughing from now on. Oh man. Hey Ninja, what's up, Elizabeth? How are you, sweetie? Hey Sonia. Hey Jennifer, I'm doing good. Hey Mary Jane. You have a date. Wish you luck. Wish you luck on your date, sweetie. Have a good time. Enjoy it. Hey Christina. Hey Jennifer. Hey Venice. How you doing? Hey Corianne. How you doing, sweetie? You can't sleep? That's all right. You got Marky now. You're good. That was so funny. That was hilarious. Hope everybody's doing good. I guess everybody can hear me. That's good. Trying to get this thing sorted out. All right, we're looking good. Now I'm not getting sick. I have a cough drop in my mouth because I've been coughing lately. It's kind of annoying. And I don't want to be on here clearing my throat and coughing and stuff. So I don't feel sick. It's just when it's really humid. Today it's 91 humidity. And when it's really humid, like my voice gets dry and I start to cough. Yeah, I guess you would call it allergies, but because I'm not sick, it's just like allergies type thing. It's 70 degrees today. Right now it's 70 degrees and it's 91% humidity. So when it's like that, I get the humidity just aggravates the heck out of me. Hey Boot, how you doing? I'm doing good, thanks. I'm doing great. Yeah, like right now it's 70 degrees and 91 humidity, and I just turned on my AC. I turned on my AC because I couldn't take it anymore. I just got a nice shower, and I got a little cough drop in my mouth to try and clear up my throat a bit. Sure, damn, Jennifer, 10 inches of snow. Hey, Mandy, how are you, sweetie? I don't want no snow. No thanks. We don't get snow here, so I'm very fortunate with that. No snow around me. Thank God. But the end of this week is supposed to go down to like 61, 54, 57. So I'm looking forward to the weekend because it's going to be a lot cooler. So I'm really getting tired of this. Like it's February and we're not even having a winter. It's ridiculous. I mean, I like the good weather because I can work and I've been working outside doing my thing and it's nice. But at the same time, I mean, I'm wearing short sleeve shirt and shorts all day. I mean, like, I got winter clothes for a reason, damn it. And it's annoying. I want winter to be. Usually February is our worst month, and it's been great. It's been beautiful here. I mean, I shouldn't complain. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I like when it's cold here and like cooler, you know, because summertime it's too damn hot, so I enjoy the winter. You know, I get to put on like a jacket and do things. Hey, Lori. 12 degrees? Oh man, -7? Oh hell no. Stay warm, Lori. Well, I live in Bermuda, so it doesn't get lower than 50 here. But apparently on the weekend, it's going to be 57, 54. So I'm looking forward to that. Because today is 70 degrees and 91 humidity. It's like a damn like spring day here. It's like spring's coming early. And I don't want that. Because that means summer's going to be here and it's going to be hotter than ever. I don't want that. Good to see you, Lori. Hey, Paris, how are you, sweetie? Hey, Ashley, how are you? Hey, what's up, Barbie? Corianne, you want to go on vacation? Well, Bermuda's a good vacation time this time of year, you know. You can come to Bermuda for vacation. Tourists come here every day, especially the winter time, to get away from the snow. You need retirement? No, I don't want to be retired yet. I like working. I want to work to at least I'm 65, 70. I don't mind working. I like working. I like doing things. I like fixing things. This week I was supposed to be working, but the job I was supposed to do got canceled due to my client. She got hurt, so I was like, oh well. Sounds good to me. I know, Ninja. So it's nice to come on here every day, twice a day. I was on here a lot today. Everybody's been asking me to do every sign separately. And I completed every single sign today separately. So hey, what's up, Christina? At the nail shop getting your mani-pedi. Oh, good. That's the stuff. Treat yourself. It's good. It's good to treat yourself. Why not? Well, I was supposed to I wanted to organize a psychic fair here in Bermuda. And I was going to organize it and have it in March, but now I can't do it because the work permit situation here, even if I bring in psychics from all over the world, like 5 psychics, I still have to get 5 separate permits, and it's going to cost me an arm and a leg. So it's not worth me doing it. So it's all good. What I'm going to do is end up going on tour. Instead of having a psychic fair here, I'm just going to go travel and meet people and do psychic stuff out wherever I go. Hey, Barb. Yo, what's up? Hey, Charlene. Thanks for the birthday card, sweetie. That was very nice of you. I weren't expecting that. I think it was you that gave me the card. Was it? I think I got it today. I think this is you. I don't even know if there's another Charlene here. I think there is. Oh, you got it. That was you then. Yeah, Charlene gave me this card for my birthday. Looks like Bermuda. So thank you, Charlene. Yeah, this is it right here, right? Charlene gave me this card. Looks like Bermuda. So thank you, Charlene. Thank you for the birthday card. I greatly appreciate that and the kind words that you put in here. She tells me thanks for all I do. Wishing me a happy birthday. It's very nice of her. Thank you, Charlene. I appreciate that. Very nice of you. So I got that in the mail today. At least I'm getting something in the mail because all this other stuff that everybody sent me is taking forever. So, but it's all good. I mean, I'm not mad or anything. I'm just irritated at this stupid post office people. They take their damn time. Hey, what's up, Double A? How you doing, sweetie? Good to see you. Thank you, Christina. I hope to have many more birthdays. I want to live to at least another 40 years. I'm 43 now. So if I can live to like 80, I'll be happy. Hey, Nina. How are you, sweetie? Good to see you. All right, let me get this pick a card. This is a pick a card 1, 2, or 3 for tomorrow, February 13th, 2020. So I'm just going to do a pick a card for tomorrow. Oh, mercy. All right, pick a card 1, 2, or 3 for tomorrow. I'm going to use all three decks. So that way everybody gets, just like how the readings I done today. For each sign, I'm going to do the pick a card the same way. So everybody gets a nice, decent message. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, the Bermuda Triangle thing is, it's not affecting me. I'm good. I use the Bermuda Triangle to get rid of all my haters. Soon as my haters act crazy. Actually, that's a good. You know what, Lori? You reminded me. Instead of telling people I'm gonna put a spell on them, I'm gonna tell them that I'm gonna send them to the Bermuda Triangle so they get lost for good. That sounds good. Thank you, Boot. I'm gonna give them the Bermuda Triangle spell. How about that? So all my haters and all you people who don't like me, I'm gonna send your ass to the Bermuda Triangle so you get lost forever, and you can leave me the hell alone. Hey, Rana, what's up? How you doing? All right. See, thanks, Lori. You just reminded me. Hey, Kenise. How you doing? You doing good? Good. Good to hear. All right, let me get this pick a card started. I'm shuffled enough. Hey, Miss T, how are you, sweetie? All right, pick a card 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, and 3. Hey, Odie, how you doing? Gotta make sure I give Odie a kiss, or else she's gonna, put me in the damn Bermuda Triangle. Somebody's talking about me. My ears itchy. Hey, Araceli, how you doing, sweetie? Hey, Yolanda, how are you? Good to see everybody. Glad you all made it. I'm just about to start to pick a card. Okay, that's 1, 2, and 3. I swear, like the same cards have been coming out for all 12 signs today. I don't know if there's any readers in here. I know there's some readers in here, but it's like sometimes when I'm when I'm doing readings in one day, some of the same cards come out over and over and over. It's like it's meant for that message to keep coming up. Like it's like a repeated message almost. 1. So it's cool. 3, 2, and 3. Oh boy. All right. We're all ready to go. All right. Pick a card 1, 2, or 3 is about to start now. So pile number 1, card number 1. For tomorrow, I feel like take caution against your decisions, okay? Don't be indecisive, but take caution in your decisions. If you have the ability to dispute for personal gain, then do so, all right? Whatever comes in your favor, take in your favor, all right? Don't allow yourself to have these trickery or contradictions in your life. Be complex, get involved, do the things that you need to do. Pile number 1, also, you could be thinking about the past. You could be thinking about when you were a child at one point and how your childhood was. You might be talking to people about your childhood and your past and how things were. But now things have changed because it's 2020 and you're comparing and you're doing this and you're doing that. You're talking to people about it. So tomorrow might be a time of reflections of the past. So it brings you a better insight on the future. And tomorrow, also, I see that the images you have are becoming faded and you're starting to look at things in a new and brighter, and with a brighter perspective. Okay? Your past influences are never going to go away. You're always going to think of your past. We all do. But just try to be decisive more about your future and reflect on the past, knowing that don't make the same mistakes and don't dwell on the past too much. Okay? Because sometimes when we dwell on the past too much, it allows us to have a delayed future. Okay? Pile number 1. And your oracle card is I don't take anything personally. And the message is nothing others say or do is about me. The awareness gives me immunity in my interaction with other people. I am immune to their opinions and their emotional poison. Isn't that right? Every time I see this card and these kitty cats, I always look at the one in the middle and how everybody is admiring the cat in the middle and stuff and be like, yeah, look at this one here. He doesn't even look like us. Look at him, they're staring at him and doing things and worrying about what he's doing, So whatever the situation about your past is, try not to take it personally, move on and do it and do what you got to do. And pile number 1, your bootleg card from me is 2 months. So in the next 2 months, I feel like things will start to get better for you. Or in the last 2 months, you were thinking about the past. Because this reading, pile number 1, was more about the past. So I would say the past 2 months were difficult. And you kept thinking about the past. And right now and tomorrow, you're going to think about the last 2 months. Because I don't feel like this is a future thing. Because this pile number 1 was about the past and dwelling on the past and thinking about it. So if you were thinking about the last 2 months and how the last 2 months have been, then let go of the last 2 months, okay? And look forward to the new and next 2 months. All right, pile number 1, let's do that. I wanted to make that my way. Hey, LaShonda. Hey, SR. How you doing, fams? What's up? All right, pile number 2. Pile number 2, I feel like you might be sad tomorrow. You might be disappointed. And I feel like this disappointment and this mental anguish that you're about to have is because of a woman that's in your life. Or this could be you being sad if you're a woman. You fear failure, okay? The people around you are neglecting their responsibilities. They're not trustworthy, okay? You're in suspense right now because of someone. And if this is you, then I feel like you are not trusting yourself and you fear to fail. You fear that these things aren't going to go right. You're neglecting the things that are really mean something to you. You're suspicious. You're neglecting your responsibilities, okay? People around you are being false, all right? You're living in suspense right now about what you're going to do and what's coming next. All right? Card number 2, don't ruin your life. Don't stay in pain and affliction. Don't stay in this sadness. Don't have this mental anguish. Okay? I got tongue-tied. All right, don't be crying. Don't be feeling sorry for yourself. Whatever happens is a misfortune and you got to move on. Okay? Now, like I said, if this is you, get your shit together. There's no need for a grown woman to be crying and being emotional and getting caught up in her feelings. All right? Now, if this is somebody that's in your life, okay, and it's a woman, and this woman is causing you this pain, making you cry, making you feel like you're the one that's bad, or you're the one that's, they have to be suspicious of, So don't allow this person to take your energy, okay? Pile number 2, the hell with that. All right? And you know why? because this is the card that came up many times today. This damn owl, I swear, is going to haunt me in my damn dreams. I'm seeing this card at least 5 times today, and it showed up again. This damn owl, I swear to God, I'm going to knock his ass off this damn tree because I'm sick and tired of seeing him. But you know what? The owl has a message. And this owl's message is for you, pile number 2. And the message is, the truth doesn't need me to believe it. The truth does not need me to believe it. And the message is, the truth simply is and it survives. Believe it or not. Lies need me not to believe them. If I don't believe lies, then they don't survive my skepticism. And they simply disappear. This came up for Sagittarius, I believe, and a few other signs today. But I know it came up for Sag, I think. But anyway, this has come up at least 5 times today. Hey, Leah. So listen, this damn owl, I feel like knocking his ass off this tree when I look at him now. I used to like this damn owl, but he's come up too many damn times. And the message simply is, the truth doesn't need me to believe it. Because once you know the truth, then why keep contemplating whether or not it's right or wrong? You see what I'm saying? When somebody lies to you, you know the truth, even if they lie. So believe it or not. Remember that damn show? Ripley's Believe It or Not? Damn owl, I'm going to turn your ass upside down. I don't want to look at you no more. I'm looking at your damn ass all day. All right. And your message is 3 months. 3 months. So within the next 3 months, you're going to find out the truth about something. You're going to find out whether or not this person that was dealing with you in the wrong way. Or maybe the last 3 months, this person's been lying to you, and now you know the truth about them. Because the pile number 1, right, was 2 months, and it was about the past. But I also feel that this pile number 2, 3 months, is also about the last 3 months you had to deal with this woman in your life lying to you, and now you finally found out the truth after 3 months. Because early in the last 3 months, have you been in suspense and in suspicion about this person because they probably lied to you a few times, and now you finally realize that this person in the past 3 months has been acting crazy, leaving you in suspense and lying to you, and has been untrustworthy and unreliable and neglecting you. Because I don't feel like this is a future thing. But if it is a future thing, in the next 3 months, you're going to get better friends and not have to worry about this lying, stupid woman. Or in the next 3 months, you're going to see an owl on the tree. That damn owl. I swear to God, if I start dreaming of owls, I'm going to throw that damn card in the trash. All right. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Tomorrow, I feel like you might have some bad luck. You might have lack of opportunities. You might feel let down. And the reason why you feel let down is something to do at work. Okay? Something at work is going to make you feel like you have lack of ambition. There's going to be a lot of hypocrites around your workplace, a lot of lazy ass people around your workplace. People might be flattering you around work and you're like, yeah, whatever. So I feel like this is a work situation for you, pile number 3. So at work, if there's some type of delusionment or there's some type of people that are lazy and you feel let down by these people or this person, just know that, there is pessimism around, there's unsatisfactory business experiences, lack of opportunities, unfulfilled hopes and desires. So work situations tomorrow for you, pile number 3, might be a little delusional. Things might be happening. You're like, what the heck's going on? Might be some hypocrites and lazy ass people around you. So you're going to be, not feeling your best. And you're going to feel like at work tomorrow is going to be like, damn it, it's just one of those days. So work is going to let you down. if this is just a general thing or a relationship type of thing, I feel like the person has let you down and they become a hypocrite. Okay? The person that has let you down, you look at them as a hypocrite, lazy, POS, with lack of ambition. All right? Pile number 3, your oracle card message is, I refuse to gossip. And you see these monkeys? You see the guy with the finger on his mouth? He's like, you better not gossip about me, because I ain't doing no monkey business at work. And the message is, I never use the word to gossip about myself or to spread emotional poison by gossiping about other people. So somebody at work might be gossiping about you, and it's going to piss you off, and you're going to look at this person like, you're delusional. Why would you think that about me? Why are you talking shit about me? Do you want me to drag your ass through aisle 1, 2, and 3 backwards? So pile number 3, if somebody is gossiping about you, refuse to gossip back. Okay? The best thing for you to do is do like this monkey's doing inside this picture. Put your finger over your mouth, stay quiet, and just let people talk shit and let them say whatever they want. Because it becomes emotional poison. Okay? It becomes emotional poison. And you don't want that. Because I've been going through that in the past week or so. I've been going through emotional poison from these people who tend to come around here and talk shit to me. And I'm not going to allow that to happen. I'm just going to stay quiet, because silence is better than bullshit. And your bootleg message is proper balance. Once you get over this stupid judgment of these people that have against you at work, and once you know that these people are gossiping for nothing, and you use silence to kill them and kill them with kindness, you have proper balance. The proper balance comes when you ignore ignorance and you don't worry about the delusional people around you. I tell people all the time, when you go to work, do your job and stay quiet. When you go on a lunch break, go by yourself. Eat your lunch. That's your companion. All right? Find proper balance. Do what you have to do tomorrow to make your life better. All right, pile number 3. And that concludes the pickup cat. Hey, Norma, how are you, sweetie? Hey, that's the best way sometimes, Barbie. I talk to myself every day. I talked to myself today. I made a video and I was going to post it. And I said, you know what, Mar? Don't stoop down to these people's level. But I still have the video there just in case I want to use it. But I did a 10-minute video of me talking about the issues that have been going on in my channel with certain people. And I said, you know what? If I post this, it's going to cost more stuff. It's going to cost more bullshit. And people are just going to be blah, 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 back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes the best thing to do is stay silent. And silence is better than bullshit. I've always preached that my whole life. So after I did the video, I looked at it and I said, you know what, I'll save it just in case, but I'm not going to post it because I don't need no more drama in my life. And if I entertain fools, I'm just going to be the fool at the end of the day. Right? So I have to practice what I preach and ignore ignorance and be silent and not worry about these people's bullshit. So I'm going to take my own advice for once. All right, collective for tomorrow. Well, Rana, I was this close to posting the video today that I made, but I said, nah. For what? They win. Right? They win. If you allow these haters to get to you and you keep fighting back and forth, then they win because they sit back and say, ha ha ha, look, we got him to do a video talking shit about us. See, we got him, yay. You know, people are evil. and they're in the background saying, let's see how long it takes for him to explode, And I was like, nope, I'm not doing it. I was so close to posting it, and I was like, you know what, Mark, leave it. When you get mad, just look at the video on your own time. Exactly, Leah. You took the words right out of my mouth. Because no response is the best response. And it ticks off people, and I love it too. Because when I did it to my ex. By not speaking to her, it pisses her off. And I used to put on my WhatsApp, I used to put silence is better than bullshit. And she used to get so mad. Is that for me? Is that for me? Answer me. Answer me. Is that for me? And I'll be like, not even say a damn thing. Of course it's for you, stupid. Because silence is better than dealing with you. And I'm still doing it months later. And guess what? My life's better. So if I do it with the people that hate me on here, then it aggravates the hell out of them. So now you know when I don't respond to you, that's what it is. All right, so collective. Okay. Collective for tomorrow. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Oh, wow, collective. What's going on? Hey, yo, what's up, Space Pimp? Exactly, Corianne. You're absolutely right. And that's what pisses her off, because I know she watches. That's why she wants me back. So I can't let this guy go now. Too bad, bitch. Okay. This is what I got for the collective. Looking for love. Looking for love. In 1 month's time, you got to stay focused. All right? This is what I got for you. I'm trying to fit it all in the camera. Looking for love, and in 1 month, you got to stay focused. All right? That's the message, collective. Looking for love, in 1 month, you got to stay focused, because you might just be getting that love. You just got to stay focused 1 more month. And that's your message, collective. Sounds good to me. I can wait another month. I'll still look. There you go, collective. And on the bottom of the deck, I got rely on yourself. There you go. Rely on yourself, collective. Don't be giving nobody a damn energy, and don't be telling nobody nothing. Do what you gotta do. Worry about these damn haters, yo. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. And thank you for being here and supporting me. And it's good. I hope everybody saw their reading today on their signs. I definitely tried to put every single signs reading out there today, because everybody's been asking me, please, Mark, do a separate sign reading, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. So that's exactly what I'll do. You're welcome. You're very much welcome. Very much welcome. Yeah, I saw I didn't realize how many Capricorns there were out there. I got a lot of comments and a lot of views on the Capricorn reading. I don't even remember. I didn't even know there was that many Capricorns in here. Normal, my day was great. I spent my day with my nephews. I took care of my nephews today. We hung out. We had breakfast together. We had lunch together. We had dinner together. I spent the whole day with 2 of my nephews today, because they're out of school. So my sister and my brother-in-law had to go work, and I was home today because, like I said, my client that I was gonna do work for today, like I said, she had an accident, so she won't be able. I can't go to her house. So instead, I took this week off. So I'm just working around the house, doing things for me, and then I took care of my nephews today. They wanted to hang out with me instead of go with their mom to the job or go to a camp or, go to a friend's house. They wanted to stay home and play PlayStation all damn day. So I have this new program now that I do thumbnails and backgrounds and do all this crazy stuff. And I designed that poster that me and Vicky's on for Halloween. So I was messing around with it, and then my youngest nephew was like, "I want a Fortnite background for my wallpaper for my computer." And I was like, "Okay, well, let's type in Fortnite, see what we can get." So I typed it in, and this thing came up. He goes, "Yeah, that's Fortnite right there." I'm like, I don't know nothing about all those video game things. So I said I wrote his name on the top, and I put PS4, and then I said, "Okay, well, now we're gonna have to send it to your email." And then I sent it to his email. We went next door. We went on his computer. We opened it up. He sent it to his photos. Then he clicked on it, put it on his wallpaper, and now he's got it up and he's happy. He's so excited. He goes, "Yes, finally I got a nice wallpaper up with my name on it. Now everybody knows it's my computer," and blah, blah. He was all excited. So I was like, "Hey, well, there you go." So it was fun messing around with that and, giving him something. Giving him something to do. So I hung out with him, watched him play. The youngest one, he's more like sociable. He's a Virgo, so we get along well. And he likes to hang out with me and talk to me. And he came over here. He was watching me do the videos and stuff. He's the one who was cooking brownies with me that time. That I had the video on Instagram. Me and him were cooking brownies that time. The young one. That's who I was with today. The older one, his brother, he's a Scorpio, but he was in a real bitchy mood today. Because my brother-in-law got this package today, right? My brother-in-law got this package through DHL, and they knocked on the door, and the oldest one went to the door. So the oldest one thinks that he can open up these damn packages. And I said, hey, you can't open up that damn package. It doesn't say your name on it. That's for daddy. You don't know what's in that thing. You can't open up that. I'm opening it. I said, if you open it, I'm going to cut your ass. Don't you dare open that. Give me that damn thing. So I took the package from him, and then he started to kind of almost cry, and then he went in the corner, acted like a little bee, throwing things around. I said, "Hey, your mom and dad's not here to save you, I'll cut your ass. So you better go sit down and fix yourself before I throw this damn package at you." So he was like, mumbling and stuff. I was like, "Y'all go ahead, mumble." I said, "Go ahead, nobody's here to save you." So he took off and he went towards the bay window and curled up in a ball and turned his ass towards me as if to say, "To hell with you." I'm like, "Yeah, you go ahead. You think you're going to talk to me? You're 12 years old, young man. I don't think you're going to talk shit to me. I got the authority to cut your ass if I have to." So then he was real, acting like a real idiot for the rest of the day. So I hung out with the younger one because he's more outgoing and cool and stuff. But towards the end of the day, the older one started coming around. He said sorry and all that stuff, and then that was it. Damn Scorpio. I was like, these damn kids think they could talk to me like that. You out of your damn mind? They know what time it is at me. They don't say nothing back. They just say, "Yeah, I can't do nothing to my Uncle Mark. He'll kick my ass, so I'm going." He curled up in his corner and took off. And the youngest one was like, "See, he's so rude to me. He's so rude to me." And I was like, "Yeah, he's rude to me too. But he ain't gonna say nothing back because I'll cut his ass. I'll give him a quick one. I'll give him a 2-piece and a biscuit and he'll be gone." I don't want to hit them, obviously, Obviously, I would never obviously hit them hard, but I threaten. The oldest one, he's the worst one. He's got that mouth on him. He thinks he could say whatever he wants and do whatever he wants. But his mom and dad put him in his place, and they tell me, "You do what you got to do." He ain't going to do none of that to me. No. He ain't going to put me in a home. He loves me too much for that. Those kids love me like I'm their father. Especially the two over here. Hey, Miriam, how are you? Yeah, we go at it all the time. Me and the older one, he's 12 years old, but we go at it all the time. He always tries to he always tries to like get one up on me. He thinks that joking around is okay, but he fails to realize that he can't be talking to us like like his friends. Sometimes he goes a little overboard. But he knows when to stop. Because when we're serious, he runs, he takes off. He's like, okay, I'm gonna get a cut ass, I'm out of here. Okay, good night, Corianne. Good to see you. Go get some sleep, sweetie. Mariam, you're stressed out? Well, hang in there, sweetheart. Yeah, I'll send him to the triangle. Hey, you know what, Lori? That's a good idea. I'm gonna tell him you act up. I'm gonna put your ass on a boat and send you in the Bermuda Triangle. No, Uncle Mark, please, no, don't do that. Yeah, you want to go fishing? You might not come back. No, Uncle Mark, please, no. Yeah, keep it up. Okay, I'll be nice. They used to. I always used to threaten them with the Grinch. You remember the Grinch, the Christmas Grinch, right? So there was they hate the Grinch, right? They always thought that the Grinch was real. So I told them, right? I said, hey, the Grinch is real, He just doesn't come on Christmas. And one day I got like this green sock, and it was all fuzzy and shitty, like it was an old ass green long sock, and I put it on my arm like this. And I can't. And one day he was in the bathroom, and he was in there doing his thing. And I opened the door, and I put the green sock with my arm, and I went, I'm the Grinch. Don't you be rude to your mommy. And then he was like, mommy. And he shit himself. I'll never forget that day. My mom said, after that, he straightened right up. He was going around giving my sister kisses and hugs. I'll be nice, Mommy. I'd tell the Grinch, go away, please. Tell Uncle Mark to beat up the Grinch and put him in the trees. So I had to come the next day. He didn't know it was me. Because I do voices and all that. So he didn't know it was me. All he saw was the green arm. So then I said, yeah. So the next day I came, he told me the whole story. I was on the bathroom doing poo, and the door opened, and a green Grinch, the hand of the Grinch was green. It came, and he said to me, don't be rude to your mommy. He said it just like that, Uncle Mark. Please kill that Grinch. Don't let him come back. I said, all right, I'll tell the Grinch to stay in the trees and don't ever come back here, but you have to be good to mommy. I'll be good, I swear. And he was crying, and my sister was dying laughing in the other room listening to me. And she goes, I don't know how the hell you do it, but he believes your ass. And I'm like, yep, don't worry. I'll make him fear you. So now he's perfectly fine. He knows it's a joke now. I told him the truth as he got older, but he thought it was fun. They're a lot older now, but when they were younger, they used to drive my sister crazy, man. Because they're only a year and a half apart. So they're always fighting with each other. Virgo and Scorpio, they're always going at it. Those two, I have to separate them a few times. Because the young one, he don't care. He's feisty. He'll fight. He'll throw something at the older one because he knows he can't beat him, and he can outrun him too. So it's funny to watch, but at the same time, we got to make sure that they don't do, they don't do nothing stupid. Hey Vicky, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, if I get the whole Grinch outfit, it won't work now because they know it's not. They know it's not real now. So, but back then this was about maybe 4 years ago when they were a lot younger and they were a lot more gullible and stuff. Yeah, I know. The oldest one, he's a Scorpio, and I have 6 nephews, and they're all a different sign. Every last one of them are a different sign, and it's funny. It's so hilarious. The oldest is a Cancer. The next in line, he's a Libra. And then after that is a Taurus. And then Aquarius, Scorpio, and Virgo. That's all 6. But the ones that live next to me is Scorpio and Virgo. My nephew just went. My nephew's birthday was February 10th. My nephew's birthday, one of my brother's youngest is Aquarius, February 10th. He's smart. He sings, he dances, and he has a job. He has a girlfriend, and he's only 14 years old. He's 14 and he does everything already. He reminds me of me when I was 14, working after school. Always had a girlfriend. Always was popular. Always was singing and dancing and doing crazy shit. So he reminds me of me a lot. He doesn't look like me, but he definitely reminds me of me. He's the only Aquarian. Me and him are the only Aquarians in the family. We're the music people. My other nephew, my Taurus nephew, he plays. What does he play again? He plays the clarinet or the saxophone, one of those two. I think he's in the band. They all like sports to a certain extent. They're all good kids though. They're not in trouble or anything like that. They're all good in school. They're all on the honor roll. Actually, every single one of them is on the honor roll, so that's good. I mean, they have good parents. They all love me. That's all that matters. So it's nice to have them in my life. Hey, Tanya, how are you? So it was nice hanging out with them. I'm going to hang out with them again tomorrow because they're off of school this week. So I've been talking to all of them and hanging out with them. The oldest one goes to college this summer. What job did I have at 14? I used to pack groceries at a big grocery store. And then while I was packing groceries, when it got slow, the manager used to call me and I used to bag ice, like 10-pound bags of ice, and bag potatoes. Like this was like summertime when I was out of school. Like my summertime job and our school breaks. I used to go and pack groceries. We used to get tips off of packing groceries. And the manager there used to give me like $10 an hour to bag potatoes and bag ice in the produce area. So I always had a job. I did whatever it takes to make money. That's all I wanted when I was younger because my parents never really gave me anything. And they said, if I want money, I got to go make money. So that's what I did. The whole summer, that's all I did was go fishing. I went fishing at night and I would go work during the day. So as soon as I finished work at like 5, I would go work at 9 and leave at 5. I'd probably make like $60, $70 a day. And then after that, I would go straight fishing. I would go fishing at night with my cousin. Yeah, it was, like I said, I live in Bermuda space, so, it was easy for them to pay me that type of money, The store was well known. It was one of the most popular stores. It was in my neighborhood too, so. And my brother was working there anyway, so that's how I got the job. I got the job through my brother. My brother was already working there. He was like one of the produce manager guys, so he's the one who got me the job. Did I sell fish? Funny thing is, the fish that I caught, my parents and I ate. I bring fish home for everybody to eat. But the only fish that I sold was actually in my fish tank. I used to breed freshwater fish. I used to have 3 fish tanks in my apartment. I had a 110-gallon tank with the male and the female. When I used to make babies, I used to separate the babies in 2 other tanks. And then I used to sell the babies back to the fish store. I did it for like a whole year. I made good money off of that. It was one of my I always liked fishing and fish and all sorts of things. Like that was a hobby I had for like a year. But then it got like too crazy. Yeah, fish is expensive here. You know, like I said, a small lobster is $35, and a big lobster is like 60, 70, $80, and that's just off the street. If you go to a restaurant, you're only gonna get a half a lobster for $50 with some French fries and some stale ass vegetables. Just a reminder, Friday night, Vicky and I will be on for Valentine's doing our mediumship duo again. And the first 10 people that enter the room have a chance to win a free reading from me. So do remember that Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, we will be here on my channel. Vicky and I will be doing mediumship readings again. So make sure you're here Valentine's. If you're not doing anything, we will be here. It'll be early, so you still have time to go out with and do your Valentine's thing. Yeah, fish. Yeah, exactly. I had a boat. When I was young. I had a 13-foot Boston whaler, and I had a boat. And me and my cousin bought the boat together, and we went out fishing almost every day, pretty much. Well, whenever the weather was good, we went. We even went at nighttime. So I had a boat when I was like 18. I bought my first boat. Me and my cousin, we were crazy for fishing. That's all we did was go fishing like almost every day. And all the fish I brought home, we ate, we gave away. We had a great time, man. I had a great childhood fishing all the time. And then as I got older, I got a bigger boat, and my brother-in-law got a big boat. And then my cousin got a bigger boat, and then I used to go on his boat because I sold my boat to go get the bigger boat. So my cousin took the money and got a bigger boat. We went fishing on his boat to like all nighter. We used to sleep out in the boat and go fishing. As soon as the water goes off, we get up from sleeping and go catch a fish and bring in fish and stuff like that. I'll never forget the day that I caught the most fish I ever caught in my life. Here we have a fish called a turbot, and it's a real like hard skinned fish, and like they're crazy ass fish. Like they'll chase their own kind up the like as you're pulling up one fish, another one will come, and like we can stab them and put them in the boat. So it was so crazy. One day we found a fishing hole, like where a reef was. So me and my friend, this wasn't me and my cousin, it was me and my friend. We guys had this 13-foot whaler. So we were way out, and people were looking at us like these two are crazy. You're not supposed to be way out here in this small ass boat. But it was calm, so we didn't have to worry. So we caught a really good fishing spot, and we caught 127 fish, the same kind, 127, and we had them all over the boat. We just couldn't stop catching them. And then when the boat got full, we were like, okay, man, this is enough. We've got over 100 fish here. It was like a miracle. I've never seen it in my life. Like they were coming up to the boat, and they were like right there. Like we can grab them right out of the water. It was the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. So my friend was taking a knife and just stabbing them. I was fishing with the rod, and he was stabbing them and putting them in the boat. And then some of them would just like jump out of the water and come right in the boat. And like, it was crazy. And we were like, no way, man. So we got back to the dock and counted them. And then there was a few people at the dock. Oh, are you selling fish? Oh, yeah, I'll take some of this. So I was like, look, just go get a bag, bring it over here. We'll give you as many as you want. We tried to get rid of them because our arms and hands were tired of filleting them and getting them. We were like, we had enough. After like 50 of them, we were like, yo, we got enough. We just give the rest away. So people were at the dock. We were giving fish away, calling people up. Yo, you want fish? So, we got so much that we gave it away. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. I'll never forget that day as long as I live. Like, it was the most craziest fishing day of my life. Like the boat came back and everybody was laughing. I was like, how the hell did you catch all that fish? I said, look, this is once in a lifetime. Yeah, but now I don't go fishing anymore. Like I just don't have the time. I don't have a boat anymore. It's too expensive. So now I just buy fish from my friend. My friend will call me every Friday. He'll tell me, hey, I got lobsters. I got this. I got that. I got tuna. I got wahoo. I got snapper. And I'll just go there, swipe the card in his machine, and go get like $100 worth of fish. So that way I have fish for like a whole week. And everybody in my family love fish anyway, so it's cool. Yeah, we use squid. Hey Kitty, how you doing? We use squid, like calamari. We use squid or calamari. We use fresh anchovies. So I always had fresh bait. I always had nice tackle, and my cousin and I, we were crazy about fishing. And me and my best friend, we used to fish all the time. We used to just fish different sections, different places. Here you can fish anytime you want. Oh yeah, I always shared my fish. Like I never really make things off my hobbies. I don't really do those things. Everybody always shares their fish with me too. Like I gave people fish that give me fish. So my neighbor, he fishes and he always gives me fish. He'll say, hey, you want some snapper? I'll be like, yeah, sure, man. He goes, here, take these snapper, man. I'll be like, thanks, man. You sure you don't want nothing? Nah, man, I'm good. I'm like, okay, cool. People are always giving me things, and we just if I have things, I'll give them to them too. Like it's like a trading thing. I'll give you this, you give me that. Hey, Greenwich, how you doing? What's up? Yeah, so fishing is something that we always do here. It's nice to go fishing. It's a nice to go out and just. I mean, there's been nights where it's been so calm and so cool, and the water's been beautiful to be on, like a full moon, and I had a lot of good funny times out there, man. I used to go out there and drink and have fun and talk shit and just have a great time. But back then we didn't have no cell phone back then, so it was kind of nerve wracking. I couldn't call my mom and dad when I was younger because I didn't have a cell phone back then. When I was really young out in the boat, they was like, oh, please, Mark, be back before a certain time. Please, Mark, don't make me worry. Don't be out there all wee hours of the night. I said, Mom, I got to come home before 7 anyway because we don't have no lights on the boat. I can't afford no lights right now. So I'll come back. I'll be back. She'd be like, okay, please don't do that. So I would come back like right on time. So that way I can come back to the dock, fillet the fish, and then be home before dark. Because I used to go on my push bike when I was like 14, 15. And things like that. I went deep sea fishing once, and that was enough for me. My uncle and cousins had lines. He was reading it in. I swear, jaws jumped out of the water and almost got it. Yeah. Okay, Miss T. Good night, sweetie. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, absolutely, Tanya. I've seen some really beautiful, amazing nights. Yeah, I went deep sea fishing. I went deep sea fishing twice, and I threw up both times, and it wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. It definitely wasn't for me. That's for sure. Like the smell of the water. Like once you reach a certain mile, like once you reach a certain place, like in the water, it was it would smell different, and that smell used to turn my stomach. It smelled like rotten water, but it was just the salt air, and the salt water just smelled so nasty. Once you get to a certain point, like that's why it's called deep sea fishing, because you smell the ocean so much. Where inshore, you don't really smell it. So I used to fish always inshore. I never went offshore because it was like, ugh. But the last time I went offshore was in a big boat with my cousin and his friend. And I threw up the whole time. I got really sick and we had to come back. But at least we caught a big ass wahoo while we were out there. We caught like a 100-pound wahoo, and then we all got the wahoo to eat. So I went out there and at least got my wahoo, but I got sick. But at least I got food out of it. So it was all good. It wasn't good. I felt like I really felt sick. What's a wahoo? It's like the chicken of the sea. It's a very nice fish. It's got a pointy nose and it's real skinny and long. It's a really good fish. Wahoo is like some of the best fish I've ever had. It's usually found in like Florida, Bermuda. It's found all over the world, but only in certain. It's a saltwater fish. Hey, Arielle, how are you, sweetie? Yeah, that smell, it's so nasty. Yeah, it's a fish that's all over the world. It's somewhat like a marlin, but without the pointy beak. It doesn't have a pointy beak. It just has a pointy nose. It looks like an oversized barracuda. That's what a wahoo looks like. A wahoo looks like an oversized barracuda. It's long, it's thin, and it's got like a pointy ass nose. But a marlin is the one with the big ass beak that you see on like wolves and shit. That's a marlin, but a wahoo is a lot different. A wahoo tastes way better. Hey, Addison, how you doing? Oh, that's good, Addison. That's good that the connection is there. You know, I'm glad. I'm glad the readings are on point. A lot of people said they were, which makes me happy. I'm glad it resonates. You know, that's nice. Yeah, sure, Ariella, you can go shark diving here. They don't bite. Bermuda doesn't have doesn't have sharks that bite. See, because in Bermuda, the food is so plentiful in the ocean that sharks don't need to bite humans. We never really had a shark attack here. We did have one, but it was way before I was born. We have shark sightings, but nobody ever gets bitten by a shark here, which is a good thing. Absolutely, Greenwich. I agree on that. I always say, I go to many readers and sometimes nobody resonates, but I don't, talk shit or give them a dislike. I really don't care. Whoever resonates because sometimes majority of these readings are for love. And if you're not in love, then nothing's going to resonate, really. Yeah, I like sharks too. They don't really faze me. I saw sharks when I was fishing, so they didn't bother me. They didn't bother the boat. They didn't care. They were like, yeah, whatever. I got plenty of food. I don't need your bait, dummy. I've seen whales here. We have whale watching things here. Like nobody ever has bad experiences in our waters. Like no one dies from a fish attack. No one here does that. Like I said, the fish are friendly here. They got too much to eat. Well, Greenwich, a lot of people don't see it that way, I know that what you're saying is true. Obviously, it doesn't reflect on the reader ever. It just wasn't your message. Absolutely. But a lot of people take it out on the reader, as you know. People always take it out on the reader. They're like, oh, that person never resonates. I ain't going in there no more. But at the end of the day, it's the connection is what it really is. It's the connection you have with that person. You can go to 10 people. You can go to 10 different readers and you only connect with one or two or maybe three. But a lot of people take it out on the reader and say the reader doesn't know what they're doing. But how many people say, hey, it resonated. Hey, it resonated, But the people who say it doesn't resonate and gives you a dislike, And that's just immaturity and stupidity. So, which I don't do, which I don't care, you know. Half the time I don't even look at people's readings because I'm not in love with anybody, so the love readings don't make a difference to me. I'd rather hear a general reading so that way it actually resonates. But love readings don't really resonate with me because I'm not in love. Yeah, exactly. You just have to find the ones that do. Absolutely. So it's nice to have people that come in here and say, "Hey, Mark, your readings resonate with me." So it makes me feel good. At least it resonates with somebody, you know. So, but some people take it personally, you know. They're like, "I have to resonate with everybody, or else I'm not going to be, you know, I'm not a good psychic or I'm not a good reader." It doesn't work that way, you know. Whoever you resonate is whoever you resonate with. But me, I don't have to look at love readings because I'm not in love, so it doesn't matter. But the general readings I do look at, and the work ones and the finance ones, things like that. The singles. I like a lot of people don't really do single readings. Like so, a lot of readers, they don't do just single readings. I was asked today to do marriage couple readings. But I'm like, well, I can do marriage couple readings, sure, but the thing is not too many people in my room is married. You know? I always do financial and work readings, always. And I do general readings all the time. But see, in my general readings that I did today, I include everything in there. Like I include love, I include work, and I include the overall general meanings of everything. So when I do a general reading, it covers the whole thing. I don't want to have to separate every single reading. This is for love. This is for money. This is for this. I'm going to be here all damn day. Who the hell you think I am? You know? That's why I'd rather do a general reading and just tell everybody in this general reading, I'm going to cover this, this, and this. So that way it makes it simple. Because you're getting the general overview of the whole situation. Exactly, Ariely. But I like to do singles readings, but single guy readings. It's not like there's not many guys that look on there for their readings here. How many guys are really on YouTube looking at a singles reading? Not too many. There's usually more women than anything. So that's why I do the singles women's reading. Because the singles women's reading gets a lot of hits and gets a lot of views and stuff. You know, because there's a lot of single women. So yeah, the best thing to do, Miriam, is not to take it literally, you know. You know, it's not exactly, if people tell you something, don't get freaked out and don't like think it's gonna happen to you. I mean, if somebody's readings always happen, then that's kind of freaky in itself. And I've had a lot of people tell me that too. They're like, "Oh, your readings come true, man. And you freak me the hell out. What the hell's wrong with you?" I said, "Well, because you have a connection. That's all. You're meant to hear what I have to say. That's all." Well, if that's the case, then that's the case, you know. So it's yeah. I mean, yeah, I know Ashley. Like I said, she doesn't resonate with me either because I'm not in love. So it doesn't make no. A person who does just love readings is kind of boring because it just that you just focus on that one thing all the time, all the time. I'm like, ugh. I'm sick and tired of hearing this love crap, like, you know. And if you're in love, then why you need to look at a reading? You see what I'm saying? If you're in love with somebody and you're married to somebody, then why do you need to come on here and look at a reading? You should be happy with the person you're with and not have to worry about these readings and worry about psychic stuff. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you're like single and you're dating, then that's different. You know? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hey, Payday, how you doing? Right. I mean, there's different readings for everybody. You know, some people don't want to hear love. Some people want to hear work. Some people want a journal. Some people want finance readings. Some people want this, some people want that. I can't be here doing readings for every single person. You want a damn reading, then make it a personal reading. Hey, what's up, Renee? How you doing? So, hey, I can't please everybody. That's not what I'm here for. The best a reader can do is just do what they feel is right. That's all. There's a lot of readers who have different ways, different methods. They do a lot of things. I'm doing great, thanks. There's a lot of people who say, "Hey, Mark, would you do this? Would you do that?" Yeah, sure, I'll do it. I don't mind. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. I just do whatever. Whatever the people want, I'll give it to them. It's just like I haven't done the separate signs in a long time, in months. I haven't done each sign individually because it takes too long to do each sign individual every single week and every single day. Because what exactly is going to happen every single day? Like these people who do daily readings every day, like for every single sign, like what's really going to happen like every single day? I mean, I know every day is different, but do you really have to do every sign every single day? I mean, yeah, you can and you will and you do, but to me, I find it kind of pointless. I don't want to know about that shit every single day because every day is kind of overboard. Yeah, exactly. Energy doesn't change in 24 hours. It's like the same shit. Like it's too much, man. It's too much. That's why I'd rather do a pick a card for like every day or every other day. Like because if you do every single sign every day, it's like what the hell, man? No way. Like what exactly is gonna change? I don't want to look at that. There you go. I'm gonna do a reading for when will you get D. I don't know if anybody's gonna be interested in that, but I'm gonna do a reading that's gonna be called When Will You Get D. But the problem is if I tell you you're not gonna get any, then you're gonna be like unsubscribing, you're gonna be crying, then you're gonna be throwing shit at me, giving me dislikes, and then if I'm wrong, you're gonna be like, see, you got my hopes up for nothing. I was like, well, I'm sorry. You always had me. I told you, you got me anytime you want. So what's the problem? I actually already have the thumbnail for that reading. It's actually hilarious. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Well, see, that's what I mean, Renee. But some married people do need it, Renee, because sometimes their husbands are like, get distant on them, and then the woman thinks that what the hell's going on with my hubby? Why he won't give me none? So then the married woman will come to me and say, when is my husband gonna give me D? Why he don't give me none? That's not for me to determine, sweetheart. That's for you to determine. You ask him. He's your damn hubby. You can't ask me. I told a woman that one time. She told me, "Oh, my husband's being distant, and I want to know why he don't want me to have sex with me. Does he think that I'm not good enough anymore?" I'm like, well, ask him, fool. Ask him. Don't ask me. Hey, Snow, how you doing? You see what I'm saying? Like even married women ask me this question. I'm like, sweetheart, have you ever sit your husband down or jump on his ass and like, how you say it, engage in sexual things so he, you ask him or something? Come on now. You're married. You should be able to talk to him. Don't come to me for that. I always tell people, don't ask me, ask him. People start laughing at me. Thanks, Greenrich. I appreciate that. Exactly, Greenrich. I agree with you 100%. You know, that's like me. Like, I'm not going to ask a psychic if this girl wants to be in a relationship with me or how she feels about me. I'm going to ask her my damn self, or I can actually determine that myself. You know when somebody likes you, and you know when somebody doesn't like you. So why ask me? You can ask me, but you can ask them for free. So do it. So that way you save money and you save my time. So I've told so many women that, I honest to God, I have at least 5 women a day ask me, how does someone feel about them? And the first thing I say is, have you asked him? No, I don't want to ask him. I want you to tell me. You're always right. I was like, well, I don't care if I'm always right. You need to ask them. Because if you ask them, you get confirmation and the real person's telling you and not me. Just ask them, for crying out loud. Just ask him. What's the worst thing he's going to say? No? And then rejection is protection, sweetheart. Move on. Find somebody that's going to tell you they do. Come on now. I'm not going to ask a psychic if a woman likes me. Hell no. I'll ask her straight up. I'll be like, hey, baby, do you like me? You want to go out this weekend? She says yes. Then I know she's interested. If she says no, that means rejection was protection. That means, Marky, you were better off not going nowhere with her. She might have took you to the triangle somewhere. Everything happens for a reason, people. Come on now. Yeah, exactly. People would rather text message each other. Phones have ruined the world and ruined communication and love. Like, fuck that, man. I don't want to text nobody. When I was with my ex, I hardly ever text. I would do voice messaging or video chat, things like that. I'm not sitting there texting you all damn day. Hell no. What you think I know how to spell? Thank God for spell check. There's some words I want to say and I can't even remember how to spell. I ain't been schooling over 20 something years, How you want me to spell things I don't spell on a normal basis? Hey Vitalia, sending love to you too. How you doing? Me, I can't text and all that. I can't stand texting, man. I gotta talk to you. I gotta hear that sexy voice on the other line. I gotta hear that voice note. I gotta see you. I can't. I'm not sitting there texting you. That's not happening. I'm not having a text war with you. Those text wars are not happening. Anytime text wars happen is when I'm mad and I'll just give them one word. How are you doing today, babe? Okay. What you up to? Nothing. Where you at? Work. Why you being like this? Like what? Why you being quiet? Tired. Well, there's one word answers. When you get one word answers, it's time to leave the person alone. They're going through something or they're busy. Now, I at least give them the okay, Because sometimes when you write K, it doesn't work. It'll start spelling a name. I'll end up, no, my luck, I'll press K and press send and it'll say kick. What do you mean kick? You want to kick me? I hate you. No, my luck, when I press one letter, it'll end up spelling something and the wrong one. Yeah, so I'm still being nice by saying okay. What my ex used to say? I used to say okay, TY, thank you, right? Instead of saying okay, thanks, and spelling the whole word out, I used to write okay, TY. And she used to write TY question mark. And I'll be like, yeah, it means thank you. She goes, you can at least spell it out. Saying TY is like, fuck you. And I'm like, well, don't you get the point? That's what it means. TYFU. She knew what it meant. Yeah, that's when I gave her those one word abbreviations and all that. It means like, I ain't got time to talk to you right now. You're aggravating. You think I don't know who you are or what you're about? Bye. Goodbye. Or when I used to say bye, like BYE, just bye, with no kiss, that was a crime too. That was also a crime. BYE alone is a crime. Don't ever do that to a woman. They'll get mad. Bye. And then they write bye behind with question mark. She used to always do that to me. And I'll be like, yeah, bye. Oh, bye is rude. Why don't you say bye and my name, or bye, see you tomorrow, or bye with an emoji kiss? I'm like, because I don't do that. I don't do those things. Oh, but you did it when, exactly. I did it when I actually, like liked you and actually trusted you, but now I don't. So now you're going to get these bullshit one word answers. If you're not giving me 100, I'm not giving you 100, sweetheart. Exactly, Ariely. Exactly. Exactly. When I actually liked you, that's when I actually wrote more things. But now that I don't, and you treat me like shit, I'm going to give you one word answers. Don't think that, no. No, 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 no. That ain't happening. Say goodbye. If I say goodbye, that means I'm done. It's over now. No more talking. Exactly, Vicky. Renee. Exactly. That's when I liked her. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I agree, Greenwich. That's why when I make myself perfectly clear when I text somebody. If I don't text you or speak to you like that, if I'm giving you one word answers or one word emojis, that means I'm busy, or I don't want to talk to you anymore, or I'm not liking you, I don't like you, and goodbye. So that ain't happening. No, 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 no. Who's Mary? Mary, is your name Mary Greenwich? Because I'm thinking somebody's misspelling my name. Instead of Mark, it's Mary. So Greenwich, if your name's Mary, I'll call you Mary if you want. Okay. Cool. So I went through this with the Terror Magician. I used to call her the Terror Magician all the time, and everybody was saying Renee, and I thought they were mistaken for Raina, and I was like, what the hell? Who the hell is Renee? And then I found out it was the Terror Magician. I was like, okay, I thought everybody was misspelling my name just now. No, that's okay. There's no confusion. I just did, some people don't want their names to be said, so, that's fine. So now I know everybody's name. That's cool. So Greenwich is Mary, and Terror Magician is Renee, and you already know me. So that's good. I'd rather call you by your name. Yes, I know, but some people they want to talk to me and they call me Mary. And I'm like, well, maybe she's talking to me, but that's what I'm saying. Marky, if you take the K off, it's Mary. So I'm thinking, is she talking to me and misspelling my name or what? Because the stupid ass spell check will make you do those things. Oh, my name is common too. Mark is a common name. Mary is a common name. Oh yeah, exactly, Ariely. In Boston, my name is Maki. When they say Marcus, I say Marcus, and they say Marcus. Hey Marcus. Hey Mark. They used to call me, hey Mark. Your name's Mark? Yeah, Mark. Is it with a K or a C? That's what they always ask me. Are you Mark with a K or a C? I said with a K. So I can kick your ass if you misspell it. Mark with a C is Mark with Coochie. Okay? I'm Mark with the K. Get it right. I don't like people with Mark with a C. Mark with a C don't look right. It's Mark with a K. That's better. Oh yeah, absolutely. Greenwood. Absolutely, Mary. I agree with you 100%. Real names will help with the readings. Not sometimes. I believe all the time because if you get somebody's real name, it'll be a lot better. Because that way, the person is actually, the real person that you're talking about. One thing about me, I don't have a problem saying my real name, because I'm not a criminal, or if people knew my real entire name, when you Google my name, it's not going to say Mark from Bermuda is, some alien or some pedophile or some convict, or, that's why I'd rather say my name and just get it over and done with, so people can go and do a background check and realize that I'm not the one. I'm not that bad guy. I'm okay. I'm certified. I'm a human being. I'm okay. I've not been, in state penitentiary or anything like that. So yeah. There you go, Ariel. Mackie Mac. And a Taro bunch. I love how there's I love how the Boston people talk. They make me laugh. And when they hear me talk, they're like, "What the hell? Where planet this guy's from?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I'm from every time I go to New York, every time I go to Boston, they think I'm from New York. That's where they think I'm from. Everybody comes on here too. They think I'm from New York too." And I was like, "Well, if I'm from New York, I wouldn't be wearing Boston attire." They're like, "Oh yeah, you might be from Boston, but living in New York." I said, "Well, that's kind of, not a good thing to do. If you ever heard of rivalries, you don't want to be wearing this stuff that I'm wearing in New York. You get your ass kicked." Because I remember when I went to Rochester, New York, I had some Boston, my Boston gear, and those guys were like, "Yo, you can't be coming out to the club with no Boston Celtics shit around here. Better go get yourself a Knicks hat or a Cubs hat. I mean, a Mets hat or a Yankees or something. Don't be wearing that shit around me. I don't want to have to be saving your ass from getting beaten, Mark." And I was like, "You serious?" He goes, "Yeah, man, you don't want to wear that shit out here where we're going. You can't wear that shit." And I was like, "All right." So I actually wore a New York Yankees hat when I was out in Rochester. And those guys took a picture of me and be like, "Yep, there you go. We finally got you to wear a Yankees hat." And I was like, "Yeah, sure. I like it. It's cool. I actually have it upstairs." It was a real cool Yankees hat I bought just so I could fit in. So I did it as a joke, but everybody was laughing at me. So I was like, "Yeah, I'll do it. I'll buy the Yankees hat, sure." I put it on just so I could fit in and won't get beat up. It was fun. I had fun doing that. Rochester, New York was really fun. I had a lot of good times there. I've been to New York 3 times. Yeah, I have a few New York people in here. I got a few people I got a few people in this room from New York, and I got New York people that I know. I have friends from New York. We tease each other about our teams and stuff like that, but it's nothing personal. We're still all friends. We don't let that sports shit get in the way. But they had my back that night. They were like, "Where we're going, you can't wear that, bro." I'm like, "All right, no problem." Let's go to Lids real quick and I'll get one. Nobody knew me out there anyway, so it's not like, my friends from Boston would be like, what the hell you doing? Yeah, Buffalo, New York. I was there. I was there in Rochester. I was right next to the border, actually. I was right next to the border to go into Canada. I went to I went to a club, and it was like if we drove another hour, we would have been right next to Canada, the border of Canada. That's how close I was to the border when I was in Rochester and Buffalo. I think I'm right. I think that's how it was. But it was snowing like crazy that day. It was like really, really snowy. I remember it was like one of the first times I saw a lot of snow. It was so cold that day. And people had like a basement party. I went to this party in this basement area, and it was all nice and toasty in there. They had the heater on. And I was like, yeah, finally, I'm out of the cold. And my friend was like, yo, what up, man? How you doing? So I had a big ass jacket on, and I went outside when I was leaving. I went outside in the road, and I wrote my name in the snow, and my whole arm was like in the snow. It was like 12 inches of snow that day. And I carved my name out in the snow. It was fun. I had a great time in the snow. I'll never forget that day. It was really, that was the time I've seen snow before, but never as much as I saw when I went to Rochester that year. I can't remember what year that was. When did I go to Rochester? I think I went Rochester in like 2011 or something like that, or 2010 or 2011. I went to Rochester and it snowed like crazy. Like we knew the snow was there, but we didn't care. No, I don't do Spanish readings because I'm not Spanish. I'm Portuguese. I was actually thinking about doing a Portuguese reading on here for my Portuguese people because I speak Portuguese very well. So I was thinking about doing a Portuguese reading on here on one of my I could do an upload video of it. But I gotta learn how to say certain words because there's a lot of like terror words that I need to learn before I do it. I mean, I can do a basic general Portuguese reading, but I mean, Spanish people will understand some of it, but I need to like write down a few words so I can so I know exactly what it is. Yeah, there's an order. Yeah, I agree, Mary. I agree. Hey, Pearl, how you doing? Oh, cool, Charlene. I have my damn AC on now. It's 70 degrees here and 91 humidity, and everybody's telling me they got snow. Meanwhile, I'm over here baking. I had to turn my damn AC on. It was too humid. Like even my throat's cleared up now. It feels a lot better than it did earlier. That AC makes it feel better. Yeah, I might do that Portuguese reading very soon. My Portuguese is very good, so people will understand me if they're Spanish because it's almost similar, but not really. So, I mean, I would like to. I wish I knew Spanish and stuff like that, but I don't. I don't know Spanish that well. I only know the swear words and how to sing like Vincent Fernandez. And I know bonita, muy bonita, things like that. Andre, Speedy Gonzalez, shit like that. Maldita Moore, all that type of stuff. That's about it. But Portuguese is my language. I speak it very fluently every day. I talk Portuguese to my parents all the time. So I'm pretty good at Portuguese. So I wouldn't mind doing a general Portuguese reading. Why not? I'm sure people will get a kick out of that. They'll be like, what the hell is he saying? I'm sure Portuguese people will watch it too. They would laugh their ass off if they heard me speak Portuguese. Because I speak Portuguese different from Portuguese people in Brazil. The Brazilian Portuguese, Portugal Portuguese, and the island Portuguese is all different types of slang. It's just like English, you know? People in Boston speak different. People in New York speak different. People in Bermuda speak different. A lot of people tell me here, where the hell are you from? I've never heard your accent. I'm like, I'm from Bermuda, that's why. Yeah, to you, but not. It's. I understand Brazilian Portuguese, but it's different from my Portuguese. Like I speak Azorean Portuguese, which is the island off of Portugal, where Portugal and San Miguel Azores is two different types of Portuguese. Like people in Portugal tease people from the islands because they speak different. You see that in Portugal and Lisbon and all those places, they speak proper Portuguese, you know? And Brazil has their own type of Portuguese, you know? It's just like Spanish. There's Mexican Spanish, there's Argentinian Spanish, there's Colombian Spanish, there's Venezuelan Spanish. They all speak different. They all speak different Spanish, all different slang, all different pronunciations. So it's all different. They all speak different Spanish, you know? Like when you hear them talk, when you hear somebody from Argentina talk and somebody from Uruguay talk and somebody from Mexico talk and somebody from Spain talk, it's all different. It's the same, but pronounced different and said different. It's just like Portuguese. Brazilians, Portuguese, and the island Portuguese, they're all different. Even Africans, even like the African nations, like there's Portuguese, like in Mozambique, Mozambique in Africa, they speak Portuguese as well, and it's a different type of Portuguese too. Like in Angola, when they speak Portuguese, it's a little bit different. Like there's a few places in Africa that have Portuguese descent, and they speak totally different. When I hear them on the news, I'm like, what? I'm like, what did they say? Even I've been to Portugal twice, to Lisbon. I've been to Porto. I've been all over Portugal. And when I used to go to restaurants, it was very hard for them to understand me, and it was hard for me to understand them because it was like, what the hell are you talking about, man? Yeah, exactly, Rana. You know, it's ratchet stuff. Yeah. Like I speak ratchet English to a lot of people, and I speak a lot of ratchet Portuguese to people because we're different. We're like island people. Like island people speak different. Like Bermuda, we have a lot of slang. We speak with a lot of slang, and we say things a lot different than a lot of people. Like when I first went to Boston, people were looking at me like, "What the hell? Where the hell are you from? I don't understand a damn thing you said." Because when I start speaking real Bermudian, like it's like people are like, "What? What did you just say?" Like sometimes people say it on here. They're like, "I love the way you say that word," or "I like the way you say that because you say it different." I'm like, "Well, that's how I say it. That's how I was brought up." When I was in school, I didn't take Spanish. I took French, but I don't know no damn French. All I know is French fries and bonjour and bon appetit and French kissing. That's the only French shit that I remember because I dropped out of French because I didn't like the French teacher. She was nasty and she stunk. So I don't know no French and Spanish and all that. Portuguese is bad enough. That's about it. No French for me. No French. Bonjour, bon appetit, French fries, and French kiss. That's about it. That's the only French I know. I would like to learn more languages. I actually started to learn a different language, but I can't say that on here, but because then I'll give myself away. But I was learning a language when I was talking to a certain individual. So, but then I stopped because I no longer with that person. Yeah, there you go, Vicky. Your middle finger is French. There you go, Ashley. Everybody knows the middle finger. Everybody knows that. Absolutely. Middle finger is known all over the world. Everybody always knows the dirty stuff. Every time I talk to somebody and they say, hey, you know Portuguese? I'm like, yeah, of course. And they're like, oh, I only know the dirty words. I'm like, well, that's the only words that you need to know. That's the only words. That's the best way. It's the FU sign. That's what's up. Yep, it's a universal language. It only means one thing. It's FU in sign language. Absolutely. But it's fun though. It's fun to know another language. But see, Spanish, I would be afraid to learn because so many people, like Spanish is the second most fluent language in the world to me. And if you're talking shit about somebody, they will know because Spanish is known from a lot of people, Okay, Mary, nice to see you. Go get some rest. I'm going to go get some rest in a few minutes anyway. I'm not going to be here too much longer. I got to be up early tomorrow anyway, so I'm not going to be here too much longer. Oh, both? I always give both. Exactly. That's what I'm saying because I remember one time, right? I was at this place and the Portuguese people thought that I wasn't Portuguese. They thought I was Mexican or something, right? So they started talking shit about what I was wearing. And oh, this guy looks like a foreigner. He can't even dress. He definitely isn't like us because he don't dress like us. So I turned around and said, you know why? Because I dress better than you stupid ass people. And they was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were Portuguese. I said, yeah, you should watch your mouth. You never know who's what. Don't stereotype me. I'm not Spanish and I'm not Mexican. I'm Portuguese just like you. And I was like, oh, they were like, oh shit, we thought you were Mexican. I always get that random. When I used to go to Sears, there's always Mexican cashiers. Always had like Mexican cashiers and stuff. So every time I would go to the cash register at Sears in Boston or in Atlanta or anywhere, there's always like Spanish people working, like always Mexicans working there. So I would go up to the counter and I would like, hello. And they were like, oh, I'm like, no Espanol, no Mexico, no none of that shit, me Portuguese. Oh, okay, Portuguese. Oh, see. I don't care, CC, no CC around here. See this damn money? See this damn shit? Look, I'm paying for my stuff and goodbye. Oh, see, that's all you damn people say. See. Yeah, I can see. I see you. Hurry up and ring up my damn stuff so I can get out of here. I'm Portuguese. No Espanol. Okay? Hasta la vista, goodbye. If you can't speak Portuguese and I'm not going to talk no Spanish shit to you, no Espanol. Bye. Oh, okay, you look like Spanish. You look Mexican. I'm like, no, no, I'm not Mexican. Bye. Okay, no problem, Renee. I'm leaving. I'm leaving in a few seconds anyway. But I always remember every time I go to Boston and I go to Sears, especially at Sears, they would just automatically start speaking Spanish to me, and I'm like, "Look, I'm not Spanish. I'm Portuguese." Oh, Portuguese, Portuguese. Oh no, see, see. I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, okay, well, bye." I start speaking English to him, and they start speaking English back. I'm like, "Yes, speak English. Don't be talking Spanish to me. I am not Spanish. I don't understand a damn word you're saying." All right, good night, Renee. Good to see you. Yeah, see, I know what that means. Buenas noches means good night. See, I know certain things, but I can't pronounce those things properly, you know. My first cousin is Spanish. His mom is from Mexico. My first cousin, his mom's from Mexico, and his dad is from Portugal. So, but they both live here for years. And she would talk to those kids in Spanish, and I'd be like, "What the hell?" And like they both know Spanish, Portuguese, and English, but they both know Spanish more than anything. Good night, Vicky. So when me and him see each other, we start talking Spanish and Portuguese and stuff, and then we just start laughing and stuff. Like I'll teach him some Portuguese and he'll teach me Spanish. But I never remember anything because, you know, because I told him, I said, if I ever meet a Mexican girl and I want to talk shit to her in a sexual way, I need your help. And he starts laughing. He goes, yeah, man, sure, I'll help you out. I was like, yeah, if I ever have a Spanish girlfriend or a Mexican girlfriend, I need you to hook me up. I need you to tell me some, some sexual talk or some type of, flirting stuff. So that way I can, make her laugh. He'd be like, yeah, yeah, sure. But, that ain't happened, so I ain't got to worry about it. But I have my Spanish connection. I'm actually going to work with him soon. Me and him always work all the time. He's my cousin. He's like one of my best friends and my cousin. So we always joke around about that. If we ever go away with each other, we'll be good. English, Spanish, and Portuguese, so we'll get around. He's from Mexico, and my friend's wife is from Venezuela, and they were talking Spanish to each other for like about a half an hour, and they were going. I'm like, I ain't understand a damn word you said, because they were like, do you understand what we're talking about, Mark? I'm like, I don't have a damn clue what you're saying. You can all talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go over here and work. You can do your Spanish little thingy, and I don't understand. I said Spanish and Portuguese is almost similar, but not really. It's different, more different than you think. It's too fast. Because I know some Portuguese people that I can speak Portuguese fast, but it's like Spanish people naturally speak fast. It's like in their DNA. They're like a rapper, you know? You people speak too damn fast. I hate people who speak fast because how the hell is my brain supposed to digest that shit? What? Who you said? Hold on, rewind and come again? No. We don't understand this. Que romantico. Oh, payday, you want me to be romantico? Sure. I don't know. I mean, I've heard Italians speak too, but it's all. I mean, the words are similar. I feel like some words are similar, but it's all different at the end of the day. There's different pronunciations. There's different um, slang. There's different everything. It is, but it is. To me, it is, but it is. It is similar, but there is words that are different. I don't know how people do it. I mean, My ex spoke Italian, Spanish, English. She was very good at it. She was very smart. That's one good thing about her. She spoke multiple languages. She was teaching me how to speak all that stuff. But when I spoke Portuguese, she didn't have a clue what I was talking about. One day I was talking to my mom on the phone while we were video chatting, and I said, hold on, I have to speak to my mom. And she was on the other line and she could hear me. And I was talking Portuguese to my mom and she was like trying to listen. And she was like, I didn't understand a damn word you said. And I was like, I told you, because it's different. It's not the same. I mean, some words are, but you do that with English, Rena. When you're pissed, you speak fast in English too. Anyway, let me go. Let me get an early night tonight. I'm gonna go get in my bed. I've done all the signs all day today. Altogether, I've done 13 videos, including this one today. All 12 signs plus this. I'm glad I got it all done. You know, you have some readers that don't do all 12 in one day, you know. So right now, I'm so drained from doing readings. I need to go get some sleep, you know, because I'm drained. I'm so drained. I've done all the signs. Please, I gotta go. I could do another 12, damn it. I'm not drained. Shit should give you energy, people. Come on now. Yeah, I need to go night-night. I'm had enough for today. I'm not being petty. I'm being real. How many of these readers that do, you know, a couple signs every day? And I can't do it all in one day. I'm so tired. I'm so drained. Come on, man. Do it all in one day. You ain't ready for marking. All right, I'm just teasing anyway. I know people have a life. All right, everybody. Good night. It's lovely to see you all. I hope you enjoy your sign, your readings, and I hope you guys enjoyed all the readings I did today. I'm happy for the comments and the likes and all that. I'm happy you're all here watching me today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to just answer questions and stuff and just come on and chat. I don't feel like doing no damn pick of cards or nothing. I just feel like, you know, just giving everybody messages and stuff. And then Friday, Vicky and I will be on doing the Valentine's spirit reading. So that should be fun. And I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, Elizabeth. Good night, Charlene. Good night, Yolanda. Good night, Rana. Good night, Ashley. Good night, Venice. Good night, anybody who's in here. I don't know who else is in here, but good night, everybody. I appreciate you all. Thank you again for the card, Charlene. I appreciate that. That made my day today. And good night to all of you. And thanks a lot for supporting me. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Mwah.